my beautiful friends and family. Woo, Virgo. I did it a little different for the month of April, so welcome. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. My website is lisalyle.com, and I can be found on social media at Wisdom of the Heart. So I did in the past, I'm a Virgo, so in the past few energy updates for the month, I started with Virgo. Now I just started with Aries, and I'm moving through the natural zodiac. So I'm excited to see what's in store for us Virgos this month. I will say that our Virgo full moon on March 9th or 10th, depending on where you are in the world, really set things off in a big way, and really in a planet-wide way. So as you know, Virgo's all about our health, how we care for ourselves, how we nurture ourselves, that real mothering energy. And I really feel that as we move into April, so March was pretty, things have really changed a lot since we last connected. And it doesn't feel like there's going to be a lot of changes that come in April as well. So we're still in a very, uncertain time. So what's really being asked of us is to redefine what is important to us. What do we stand for? What are our beliefs? How do we care for ourselves and the people in our life that we love? How do we care for our global family? And we're doing this all from our homes. It's beautiful though, because the body, our physical body, is our first home. It is the home of our eternal soul. Our first home is actually in our mother's womb, which makes me, because I've just said that, it's really making me feel that it's a call. This is a call, and April is going to encourage us to stay within our own sacred space, our womb space, nurturing our dreams, nurturing the visions that we have for ourselves, and the vision that we have for the world, and really nurturing that in our own unique and magical way, and trusting this process. Not allowing ourselves to be too overwhelmed or caught up in the mental stream, the mental narrative. And if you find yourself being, swept away by that energy, really refocusing and getting back into your beautiful heart. Feels right. So I'm going to just start pulling some cards here. It's the 27th of March as I record, so I got around to these messages a little, right on time. Previously, though, in other months, they had been done weeks before the new month was upon us. So for these messages, I've been guided to work with Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light, 3 decks by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, the Blue Angel Oracle, Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle, and the Heart and Soul Oracle, and then finally the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle by Kim Kranz. So let's just get into this. I hope you're doing well, Virgo. I'm not even going to be able to say this. Mahavatar Babaji. Soul expansion. This is what we came for. And I feel like if any of you are like me at all, you feel that you are here on Mother Earth on a planetary mission, a mission for God, Creator, Source. And you may not know, because I sure as heck don't know where that came from. It was very clear to me from about the time I was in my mid-20s that I was here for something more. I've always had really big dreams and big ideas for myself, and yet, never really understood or knew how that would come to life or come to light. And yet, now is this time that we are called to, um, through that connection of our soul, which is eternal and which is calling us deeper to the home within ourselves. I feel like this soul expansion happens through prayer, meditation, and using our voice to speak truth as we understand it. And I can say that when we speak up or out or share something that is not like commonly accepted as truth, then all kinds of people come out of the woodwork with judgments and criticisms. And as Virgos, we have done that to ourselves throughout our lifetime. And now is really a time that we are asked to really solidify. I don't even know if that's the right word because it's very fluid and moving. We are asked to speak from our heart and to speak regardless of whether others want to hear. And that doesn't mean you go out there imposing your viewpoints and your opinions on other people. It means in whichever way you share with others, whether it's in your home, with your family, with your friends, or like myself here on YouTube and on social media, speak from your heart. And know that that is what you came for as you speak from your heart, which I believe is the home of our eternal soul in this lifetime. As you speak from your heart, there is a vibration, a frequency that you emit. And it's really important. I find it interesting these days because um, a lot of beautiful souls in the light work community, even when truth, and truth isn't always pretty, okay? On this planet, a lot of um, the truth that has been hidden from us in plain sight is not pretty. It's messy. It's pure, and I rarely use this word. It is pure evil, and it is not aligned with the God source, the Christ consciousness. And so this is really, and I feel that as we move through the month of April, more of this is going to be revealed. And I do feel it's a slow process because although we are awake, and many of us have been for, decades at this point in time, many people aren't. And so the truth that is going to be revealed to many is very unbelievable. That can't be. How could that be? And so it's really our responsibility to continue to nurture our heart space, and as we share, nurture the heart space of others who may just be opening up. And I feel that as a voice, as a light worker, a way shower, a seed of love and light here on this planetary realm, I feel that we have a responsibility to share all that we know, even that stuff that makes us uncomfortable. And by putting our head in the sand does not make it go away. And I've encountered, in recent days, those within the light work community, the spiritual community, if you will, beautiful, beautiful souls. And yet they don't even want to discuss or talk about or share anything that's not, love and light. And, it's like they're very rigid in their ways. And I feel like we are being asked this month to be more fluid. And as we become more fluid, we become stronger in our position, if you will, stronger on our missions. That's what they just said when I said position. They're like mission. So Mahavatar Babaja says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. And I love that, kind of the artwork here on the card and the flower of life and all of this is very um, uh, similar to what is here on the wall. So I do feel like there is going to be a big shift through the throat chakra this month for us. And so if you're feeling blocked in that throat chakra, working with your breath, working with sound, sound is coming in really strongly these days. That, sound healing, it really supports us. And perhaps I'll do some sound stuff through the month of April for all of us. Let's see, from the Blue Angel Oracle, there it is. Honest to Goddess, I mean, the eternal star. You are an eternal star. This speaks of guidance, and it is a number 24, which is 6, which is our house, Virgo, the 6th house. There's a similar feel to these two cards. And, what I'm feeling here most is what I was saying. Like, there is, it's really important that we trust what we know, what we feel as eternally connected to Source, because we are here supporting the rise of human consciousness to this understanding that we are eternal souls, that we're all incredibly gifted and we are all incredibly connected in the here and now. And that planet Earth is our home. I feel when I connect with this card, I also feel the energy of Jesus very strongly. And I had mentioned previously about this Christ consciousness rising and, that some, in some areas on this planet, there's no connection between some and the Christ energy, the source, the Godhead, if you will. I feel like what we're being asked with this card is to trust our guidance, use our voice, and to simply offer love and forgiveness to those who may not see, those who do not believe as we do, those who do not feel. That is their right. And many of them are living what I just heard in fright. And so the best thing that we can do is focus on being true to ourselves as we go through this expansion, as we move through it. And this expansion is eternal. Like, it just keeps going, right? And we are the lucky ones. We are experiencing it here and now in service to our eternal soul, as well as in service to the consciousness of humanity. So it's really important that we take care of ourselves. This is our power. This is our personal power, our ability to love and forgive, our ability to stay focused on the path we have chosen in this lifetime. Trust your path, trust yourself, trust your heart, trust your inner knowing. So from the gods, or angels, gods, and goddesses deck, it feels like a great month for us. I'm sorry, my reactions are silly. Yet, the guidance I receive is brilliant, and I'm so grateful because it's very clear. We get the angel of expression, and it says on this card, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. I don't even know what more to say because it just doesn't feel like, words are really adequate. It's like, continue to do what you do. Trust yourself. And I do feel like April brings about opportunities for new ways to express ourselves, new ways to share our expression, new ways to share our eternal connection to Source. And so I'm feeling like this is saying to us, Virgo, because we can tend to be very serious, overthinkers, hard workers. These are some of the things that you hear about Virgos, right? Hard workers, they think a lot, very logical. My ear is going like crazy. So I do feel that there is this shift to more of a right brain energy for us. And some of us have always been very right brain. We have just had a challenging time in bringing that through, right? We've held ourselves back. And I feel like April is really about allowing yourself to freely express, of course, through the heart. So that's always going to be with kindness and compassion and care for others, regardless of what the message is. The underlying message is always about kindness, love, and compassion, because we are aware of our deeper connection than perhaps the average human may be. And so I feel like this month is an opportunity. We're being called into play a little more, play with your gifts, play with your ways of communicating and expressing, whether it's through sound, whether it's through painting, whether it's through movement and dance. You'll know what feels right for you. I do really feel like this is about, a spring cleaning, if you will, of your physical body, your physical surroundings, and everything. So feels really, again, powerful. It's like they just keep moving on, continuing on from one another, right? Like, trust yourself, follow your own guiding star, trust your heart, and play. Let yourself be seen, allow yourself to be heard in a new way. And don't be afraid to express. You have beautiful gifts, and your beautiful gifts really flow from the depth of the emotion, and perhaps the depth of the depth of the pain you have known. The pain you have known, lived through, and transcended beyond. So this is really beautiful. I keep hearing like it's time for the healers to truly rise. These are the times we were born for. This is what we came for. Even though we may not fully understand what that means. So this card has come out for the last 3 readings. So it's a very strong message. This oyster, you saw me shuffling the cards. This has appeared in the last 3. Leo got this card as well, and I believe it was either Cancer or Gemini that received this card as well. The world is your oyster. The cosmos is your oyster. And what I'm feeling with you, which I've never said with anybody else, Virgo, inside the oyster, this never came through before. It's coming in right now. I'm seeing the pearl inside the oyster. That pearl that's been, what do I want to say? Polished to beauty. Pearls, which are rare, a rare find, right? A real pearl. It's like, this is you. You are the pearl. And it's because you have been through the storm. You have been through I want to say the mill, because what I'm seeing when I'm saying this, and this is why it's hard to put words, I'm seeing like the pearl being polished by the sand that moves through the oyster when the water moves in and out. It's bringing all this sand in there, the grit, right? And it's polishing this beautiful oyster, this beautiful pearl inside the oyster. You are called this month to reveal the radiance of the pearl that resides within your heart, because it is so freaking beautiful. I feel like emotional saying that, because it's just like the beauty, the kindness, and the compassion is overwhelming. So the world is your oyster and the cosmos is your oyster. And you are really, you are reaching up and out and in and down and reestablishing connection, making new connections, opening up pathways of light as you continue to release any density that may be within your experience. You are doing great and beautiful work, and you are absolutely stunning. You're the ocean pearl. Who sang that song? got an ocean pearl. I have no idea who that is. I think those are the words. Maybe some of you will know, but that's just what came in. So funny. I'm going to go look that up after because it's still running through my, I think it's Ocean Pearl. Okay, so I only am sharing guidebook messages. There's one more card that I'll pull for you after I share this message, which I should know by heart now because it keeps coming through. So the message from the oyster is patient, secret keeper. And I feel like those secrets are like universal mysteries and secrets are being revealed to us and have been revealed to us. And perhaps it's time that we begin to share those in new ways. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is, oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, Virgo, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires and life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So when in balance, oyster energy feels blessed, generous, and masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, and clams up. To bring into balance, share something. So just before we pull the final card, if you are interested in working one-on-one or receiving any guidance and support from me, this month I am offering soul messages for $55, as well as intuitive energy sessions, which is a chakra balance and check-in, check-up, clearing, and any messages that come through, and that is for $77. You can click the link up in the banner here and send your exchange in that way, or you can simply reach out to me via email or my website or social media or right here, and we can arrange for exchange. And I look forward to connecting with you this month. And that is for the entire month of April. So, messages for Virgo, and these messages are coming from our higher self as eternally connected to Source for Virgo for the month of April 2020. Messages of love from our higher self. It's funny. It's taking a while, Virgo. There it is. Oh, there's a few here. So I'm going to start here because it looks like there's 3, and that is freaking beautiful. Wow. Okay. This is a powerful, oh, there's another one there too. This is a powerful energy card. Ancient Egypt. I have a beautiful sister of the heart who is stationed right now in Egypt. This feels like a real expansion of our gifts when we are committed and devoted and dedicated to the path of our heart. The world is your cosmic oyster. It says here, it is not a matter of containing your emotions. Rather, the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. Say what you feel, be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way you do. This is, I feel, just like Isis. And the unconditional love of divine consciousness. Next out was this, and again, very similar energy to this card. Honoring our emotions and loving ourselves unconditionally, regardless of what comes up. Your intuition constantly senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Stop for a moment and feel this beautiful flow of energy. Allow it to penetrate every part of you. You are a spirit. You and spirit are one, intertwined by invisible threads of love. Oh, this is beauty. Again, these all really feel like this divine union within, with our higher self and our eternal beloved. This is our power, and we are deeply rooted, like the trees, the beautiful tree people of Mother Earth. We are one with them, and we understand this, and this truly supports our ability to stand with grace and confidence in our power, our gifts. Every challenge provides an opportunity to discover a deeper meaning to life. Each challenge can be a gateway to something greater. Use your intuition and creative powers. Many solutions exist. Move beyond fear, and you'll discover that there are no limits apart from the limits that we place on ourselves. And as I connect with this one, this was the one that was under the card that looked like Isis. I feel that for some of you connecting with this message, there is a level of fear. And, you know, there is a level, for some of you, there is going to be a deeper level of healing that you move through this month, through the emotions. It's always through the emotions, through the emotional body. And so really be soft and gentle with yourself. Again, all of these cards have this beautiful pink energy in it, which is all about unconditional love. And I'm feeling the energy of Kuan Yin come in, really reminding you to offer yourself compassion and care, like you beautifully offer others, those that you love in your life, and even those you don't know. It's really important that you offer this kindness and compassion to yourself this month. An enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden in its seed, the God Goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. What was that? Maybe it was just the card. It's time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. Virgo, those feel like incredibly beautiful and supportive messages. I'm excited about April 2020, and I hope that you are too. Please let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Your support greatly supports me, and I trust that what I share resonates with and supports you. Happy April, everyone. Happy time of rebirth and resurrection. This is a season of resurrection, and each of us are rising. And for that, I am eternally grateful. I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Take good care, Virgo.